Hi, welcome to Phil's Computer Lab. This is a video review of the Gammaxx 300 processor cooler from Deepcool. I will provide an overview, take a look at what's in the box, walk you through the installation and check out noise and performance with an AMD FX 8350, a 125 watt processor. This is what the cooler looks like. It weighs just under 500 grams. The cooler has 3 heat pipes. It comes with pre-applied thermal paste. Here we can see what the finish of the base looks like. The supplied fan is 120mm, supports PWM and has a 4-pin connector. It operates at a speed between 900 and 1600 RPM. The fan can be mounted on one side only, so double check the orientation when installing the cooler. The cooler is rated for processors of up to 130 watts. It is compatible with a range of processors from Intel and AMD. For Intel it supports the socket 1366, 1156, 1155, 1151, 1150 and 775. For AMD it supports socket FM2, FM2+, FM1, AM3, AM3+, AM2, AM2+, 940, 939 and 754. On the website is a note regarding optional socket 2011 compatibility. I did ask Deepcool for more information but haven't received a reply yet. The cooler sells for around 25 to 30 Australian dollars. I purchased mine from an eBay shop for 35 Australian dollars including shipping. So let's have a look what's in the box. We have the heatsink, the 120mm fan, mounting clips for Intel and AMD, as well as 4 screws. The fan is removable and makes installation a little bit easier. So let's have a look how to install the Gammaxx 300. We'll start with Intel first. I'm going to mount the cooler onto a socket 775 motherboard. The first step is attaching the Intel clips onto the base of the cooler. Depending on what socket your motherboard has, you need to move the clips into the right spot. Now we can place the cooler onto the motherboard and push the clips down to secure them. I recommend doing this in a diagonal pattern to spread the load. With AMD processors, we also begin by attaching the AMD clips to the base of the cooler. Now we can place the cooler onto the motherboard, attach the clips and lock it in. Once the cooler is installed, we attach the fan and plug in the fan connector. Okay, let's find out what this cooler can do. I'm testing it with the pre-applied thermal paste and an AMD FX 8350 4GHz 8-core processor rated at 125 watts. I'm using Prime 95 to put some load on all 8 cores. After an hour under full load, we can see that the processor temperature reported by CPU ID hardware monitor is just under 50 degrees with a maximum of 53 degrees. There is always the issue of accuracy of these readings, but the processor did not throttle throughout the session. Now let's take a look how the cooler does when we stop the load. We can see that the temperatures drop very fast, which is a good sign that the cooler is very comfortable in handling this processor. We can also see that the PWM function works really well. When the computer is idle, the fan spins down, and when it's under load, it speeds up to cool the processor better. And that's it for this video. If you found this interesting, please subscribe, share, like, and leave some comments down below. I'm always keen to hear from you.